Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of Soho Dead by Greg Keane, performed by Simon Vance. One. It had been a week since my best friend, Jack Rigatelli, had died, and 6 days since I'd answered my phone. The furthest I'd ventured out was the pharmacy on Wardour Street to cash in my script for the pills Dr. Leach had said would lift my mood. They hadn't kicked in yet, but that was probably because I hadn't opened the box. Maybe I was too depressed to take my antidepressants. When the good doctor asked why I felt so down, I kept it brief. I was 3 years away from turning 60, had 43 quid in the bank, and was occasionally employed to find people who would rather not be found. Add to that the recent death of my best friend, and it wasn't a cause for unbridled optimism. She nodded a lot and said something about it being a long wait for cognitive therapy, but that the pills would tide me over. Which raised the question, why wasn't I taking them? Part of the answer was the side effects. The official website admitted that night sweats, insomnia, nausea, dizziness, and impaired sexual function would probably come my way. More disturbing was the feedback from user groups. AP from Fort Worth had experienced hallucinations, and Bjorn from Osaka had tried to hang himself after only a fortnight on a Triliac. But you can spend only so much time staring at the ceiling. It was Monday morning. I had a wake to go to and a life to get on with. So when the intercom buzzed, I got off the sofa and picked up the handset. "What?" "Kenny, Gabriel?" "Who's speaking?" "Come down and I'll tell you." "Tell me and I might come down." "It's business." "Did a dearie Charles send you?" "No." I felt like telling my mystery caller to sling his hook, but 43 quid isn't enough to retire on. "Hang on," I said, and went downstairs. I opened the door. Farrelly was standing in front of me. Things had changed on the Charing Cross Road since I'd last seen Farrelly almost 40 years ago. Outlets selling expensive coffee or snide luggage had replaced most of the second-hand bookshops, and the Astoria had been demolished to make way for Crossrail. They say old age is a clever...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?